Hi folks, Justyn here, Constable of Scarborough Castle. Since you can't make it to the castle, there's a lot of people I know that would love to come and see it but can't make it. I'm going to take you guys on a little tour right now. So let's go and have a look at Sunshine Castle. Okay, so here we have the inner courtyard. Lovely rainy weather today. It's good European summer weather, or at least English summer weather. We've got the inner courtyard. We're going to cross the drawbridge. The old banners are flying, show that we're in the house. And in we go. We've got a balliste over here, handmade by some people here in Queensland. It's not terribly common in the Middle Ages, these sorts of things. They were around in a different sort of format, generally called a springle, but these things are more Roman. But they did have them in the Middle Ages, but not nearly as commonly as they did in Roman times. Over here, for all you people, or you 90s children, this is the throne from the Hercules and Xena TV series. Lucy Lawless has sat her tushy on that throne. That's usually a thrilling thing for most of the older gentlemen and some of the ladies as well. So here we are, this is our entry hall. There's John out there trying to stay dry. Say hi, John.
Hi, John.
Yes, he doesn't get paid a lot. Okay. You'll have to forgive some of these pieces of armour. The general public like this sort of stuff, they expect to see it. But if you're a hardcore history buff and veteran of medieval things, then you know that that's a fairly horrendously made suit of armour. But it serves the purpose here at the castle. So hopefully one day we can get some sponsorship from some rich noblemen who are going to throw lots of money at us to do something. This is the Great Hall. That mural up the back, we'll go and have a look, is hand painted by the owner of the castle, the king himself, King Bern I. Here's what we've turned him. And this is a depiction of himself and his good lady. He's done that painting himself, quite the talented artist. It's a family run and operated business. King Bern is an expat German, and his family have come from Germany but spent a lot of time in New Zealand and then here in Australia. Let's head down to the dungeon. Now, dungeons were generally not attached to great halls. But again, for the sake of the general public and the sake of the people who built this in the 1970s, we have a dungeon attached to our great hall. Not sure how much you can see down in here. Let's have a look. Here's Louis, our robber. No, you can't even see him. Probably a good thing, I guess. He looks a little bit worse for wear. We've got a torture rack. It may surprise most people to learn that torture was in fact illegal in most parts of Western Europe during the Middle Ages. And scoff as you may, that does not mean that torture was never ever done. It just means, generally speaking, it was illegal. And if you were caught doing it, you could get in big trouble. Of course, the more money you had, or the higher up in society you were, the less troubled you were by laws. All right. Back into the entrance hall. Let's head up our first flight of stairs. So built by Scottish immigrants in the 1970s, Sunshine Castle was a little bit of an anomaly back then, driving along this small country road in southeast Queensland and suddenly seeing a castle. It's actually a quaint little distraction. So here we are on the first level. Now I'm not going to take you much higher than this, not because it's raining. I love the rain. I love being out in the rain here at the castle. But because I do want you cheeky buggers not just to get a freebie here, but maybe inspire you to come and visit us. It's a fairly slow hour at the moment. It can change significantly. It can get super busy, especially early in the mornings. and then it sort of lulls off a little bit. Around lunchtime, a lot of people go into the cafe, and then we get our after lunch rush. So you can actually climb these towers on wet days. The towers get closed, but you can climb right up to the top there. And here we have the poor old chapel. This is perhaps the oldest building in Bil Bli. It's the old ferrymaster's hut, and it's not too far removed from what a peasant's residence would have looked like in the Middle Ages. So it's a very similar function. So this building is around about 150 years old or so, I'm told. They went to demolish it. The people who had the castle at the time asked if they could relocate it here to keep a little bit of the local history. Here we have the medieval loo, which drops down into a home for your number twos, not your number ones. If you want to find out why, maybe send me a PM or come and visit us here and book in for a castle tour. That's it, folks. Lots more to see and do. We don't have activities on at the moment. Well, there might be some about to start down there because we only run activities while people are here. So you don't have to book in for the activities, you just turn up and join in all day long from 10 till 3. Heading back downstairs again now. There's another section I didn't show you. No peeking, no back here. You're going to have to come and visit us to see that. And that concludes our little virtual tour. That leads us back into the entry hall, the Great Hall, and then back out into the courtyard. Sorry folks, interrupting your camera shot there.
You can join in if you want.
Oh, thank you. I am filming for a bit of a YouTube spot, so I can edit that out. No problem. Enjoy the rest of your tour. There we are, folks. Hope to see you here sometime, and we can have a lot of fun. I'll take you on a tour. Get to try archery. Kids love it. You get to handle arms and armour, and you get to learn around about a bazillion or so different facts about the Middle Ages, because once we get started you cannot shut us up. We love talking about this sort of thing, and we love teaching people about it. We really hope to see you here one day, if not these school holidays, then maybe sometime in the future. So take care folks, and we'll talk again soon.